What's up, book nerds? Okay, right now, time for some more smart words. So we're going to look at Roget's Thesaurus of Words for Intellectuals. All right? And since book banning seems to be the flavor of our time right now, we're going to look up some smart words to use instead of suppress. These are for Ron DeSantis. So whenever he wants to stop people from reading certain books, he can use these words. Abstain, that's a verb, to refrain from. Forbear, to not do something, to do without. To forestall, to thwart inaction in advance. Ron is doing a lot of forestalling right now. Obturate, to close. Stop up, to obstruct. To obviate, to anticipate and eliminate difficulties or consequences by effective measures. They're doing a lot of obviating right now in Florida. All right. So right now, let's look at the next page. We're still on the verbs. We're going to look at squash, to repress or subdue completely. Doing a lot of squashing of books in Florida. Quell, to suppress or extinguish. A lot of quelling going on in Florida. To renounce. Yeah, they're renouncing a lot of books on a lot of different topics, mainly books by African Americans right now. They're being renounced. Staunch, to stop a liquid's flow. To suppress, that's the normal word that we're using right now, that we are using the word suppression to explain away our situation in Florida right now. Look at some nouns right now for to stop. The kibosh. Put the big kibosh on books in Florida, something that serves to stop something else. Ron DeSantis is the big kibosh. Latency, a latent thing, all right? A state of being dormant. They would like to put a lot of our stories in a state of latency. There's a moratorium, yeah, a suspension of an activity. Yeah, they're doing a lot of suspension of activities right now. There's a moratorium on certain books in Florida right now. It's going crazy out there. A stalemate, a situation in which further action is impossible. It's a deadlock. Surcease, to end, a cessation. Now let's look at some adjectives for stopping people from reading books in Florida. A suspensive, causing something to be deferred, to be suspended or temporarily stopped. Who knows how long this whole suspensive book banning will last. All right, now let's look at some antonyms, the opposite of what they're doing. A segue in music, to pass from one section to another. Now, what are we going to segue to after this little book burning goes into effect in Florida? Right? What are we going to segue to next? All right, another antonym: unremitting, incessant, persistent, relentless. So in order to defeat this book banning, we need to be unremitting against our oppressors who try to stop us. All right, my people, that's smart words for you guys to use, or for Ron DeSantis in Florida to use. This is Roget's Thesaurus of Words for Intellectuals. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys are able to use some of these words to help you in your next conversation with someone who is smarter than you. Thanks for listening. Bye.